Let's talk about income protection. What would happen in case your income stopped coming? You're paying rent, you pay for electricity, bills,
You pay black tax to your parents.
school fees,
Yeah.
you buy food. Maybe you have even your sibling looking up to you.
Yeah.
What would happen in the unfortunate event of your death? And all this income stop coming. So we'll be talking about that basically. That is, we'll be talking about how can we protect that? How can we protect your income from stopping?
Just in case
Uh-huh.
you are not there, how will your next of kin live with the current income or whatever you are providing for them on monthly basis?
Yes.
Just in case it stop, what will they do? How will they live without you?
Yes.
God forbid.
Yes.
Yes.
So income should not stop because you're not there. Them living nicely should not stop because you're not there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary Margaret, billionaire Mary Margaret, and I'm not alone today. I'm with
My name is Belinda Uchich, aka Pesalab.
So yeah, Belinda will be doing the math part of it. That is why there's a chair here. You can have your seat, Belinda. Then I'll be taking you through step by step. Let's start by how much income protection is enough. Like how much is enough? Like how much is enough? Yenye tunaweza sema is 100,000 enough income protection, is 1 million enough. And let's say for example, I earn 150,000 but spend 100,000 to my family, to my dependents.
Yeah.
Ile mchango wewe uko nayo kwako, you earn 200,000 but on school fees, rent and food, you spend 100,000.
100,000.
So yeah, let's say so monthly. I hope that one is very visible. Monthly expense is 100,000. So how much is enough? Umefungua calculator?
Yeah.
So remember, we're not talking about your income. We're talking about the
The
expenses.
expenses you can monthly.
So this is how you calculate it. We multiply by 12 to make sure we are having a whole year. So
Annual. Yes.
I assume that is 1.2 million, 1,200,000. We are also going to multiply this times 10. All right?
Yeah, 10 years.
Times 10.
That is 12 million.
This is 12 million. So, this is where something we call whole of life comes in. All right?
Yeah.
So, we are at 12 million, and I hope this is very visible from your end. Yes, this is 12 million so far. So, this is how much we can say is enough as income protection. So, how are we going to arrive at this? Is it taking an endowment? We have already talked about endowment. You people know. Is it taking some Ibora, unanticipated? I'm mentioning this. These are not jargons. If you look at the other videos, these are not insurance jargons. We've talked about this here. So here is where whole of life comes in. Whole of life insurance. All right? Whole of life insurance. Let Belinda tell us what is whole of life insurance. As in
Whole of life is a legacy plan that you can leave for your next of kin.
Yes.
That just in case you are not there, they will have something that you have left behind for them. You see, for example, some people leave land, some people leave apartments. So those are something that are solid. You can also leave liquid cash for your next of kin through a whole of life. So generally, whole of life is a legacy plan.
Yes. Yeah. But because we don't want to give 12 million to our children, like your Tesindio,
Yes.
because if I trust my children, but they're only below 5, all of them, how do I know that they'll take care of my money? Because nani yako na uchungu ya pesa, si ni wewe mwenye umetafuta.
Yeah.
So when we get a whole of life, first of all, before we get to the other step, let's get to know how much do I need to contribute to get to 12 million? Because this is the end goal. This is what we can call a sum assured. This is the end goal. But how much is the monthly premium that will give us the 12 million? So Belinda is going to calculate that one for us. Monthly premium. let's assume you're contributing for 10 years. 10 years, about 1985. 92.
Let's do 92.
92. Why
Yeah.
92?
Because
Uh-huh.
most people between age 30, 34, 35, most people already have family expenses. They have people who are depending on them. So it's okay to do with that age. At least
Alright.
somebody will be able to know this is how
Where
much
they are. If you
expenditure.
want personalized quotation, you can inbox either of us. So we will work with 10 years and 20 years. So let's start with 10 years. The end goal is 12 million, 10 years. I born 1992. So how much is the premium, monthly premium?
So for somebody who is born in 1992, female, will contribute 8,894.
Imagine 8,894. Tulikuwa tunaangalia monthly expense ya 100,000. This is how much you spend. So you're earning around 150 or 200,000. If you're earning 200,000, 8,000 is not even 10%
Yes.
of your income. It's less than 10% because 10% is 20K.
20,000.
Yes. So this is it. How about if I'm working with 20 years? How much is the premium?
So somebody who is having a whole of life for 20 years will contribute 6,218.
600?
6,218
per month. So you contribute 6,218 per month for 20 years.
Yes.
But in case you die after 50 years, this is when the payout will come out. In case you die before the end of 20 years, the 12 million still get paid. But now I hope we are okay up to this point. We've agreed how we are going to get the 12 million using 6,000, using 8,000. Remember, a whole of life insurance can be for 10 years, 15 or 20 years. Okay? So let's get to know. I don't want to leave 12 million. You don't want to leave 12 million to Howie.
Yeah, he's still a minor.
He is still a minor.
Yeah.
Even if he's 20, we don't know if
be able
he'll
to
squander
handle.
this money. Cindy,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my children with everybody 4 million. Now maybe they were earning at the time 200 or 100,000 and they're given 4 million mara moja. I want them to be given kila mwezi for a lifetime.
Yeah.
So what do? I hope tuko pamoja up to hapo. You can revisit the video again if ama hujaelewa. So now we have 12 million paid out. And because we've said we don't want our children to be given this lump sum, what do? We are going to open a trust fund. Trust fund, a Milele. Milele, I hope this is visible. Milele Trust Fund. What a trust fund does, najua watu wa OCD wanashindwa mbona nimeka hii juu na hii haiko inline. What a Milele Trust Fund is like a will.
Yeah.
It defines, na hii si disputable. Remember, a will is, maybe Belinda is very good with wordings. Define a Milele Trust Fund as I write it better.
Well, Milele Trust Fund, you see the way our old folks used to write wills, leaving their legacy through the wills, which can be contested in any court. Nowadays, we do trust fund that enables you to hold your assets and cannot be contested in any court in Kenya. So a Milele Trust Fund is one form of a trust whereby you can hold all your liquid cash in a Milele Trust Fund. So Milele Trust Fund is a form of a fund that allows you to put your liquid cash in it. So this cash can be cash from your life insurance plan, cash from your SACCO, cash from your life policies, you can hold them, even cash from your bank,
And
you
money
can
market.
direct them to your trust fund account.
Yes.
So Milele Trust Fund only hold cash.
Cash and cash equivalent, not car, not title deed or plot of land, not apartment. All
Yeah.
right. So currently, our Milele Trust Fund is the interest is at 10.56. All right?
Yes.
Per month. So let's work with 12 million times
Times
10.56% to see how much is the income annually.
that is 1.26.
So the annual income here is 1 million
1.267 to 200.
200,000. And because they don't pay rent on an annual basis, maybe they can do that, but because they don't eat on an annual basis, they don't do shopping annually, maybe monthly. Let's divide this amount by 12. So monthly
105, 600.
Monthly is 105,
600.
600. So do you see how you can replace your income of 100,000 with your whole of life insurance and a Milele Trust Fund? I hope tuko pamoja.
Yeah.
I hope Belinda tumetumia the simplest language
way.
that can be used. So hata kama ni sukari ilikuwa ina cost 305 sahi 310 shilling na ina cost 320, you still can afford it. That's how inflation is calculated, by the way. They can still afford that 2 kg sugar, So that was it. If you have any question, please put it down at the comment section. To open a Milele Trust Fund is just 5,000. You can top it up every month as often as you want. I don't know if you have a closing remark. Uko sawa?
Well, I don't have a closing remark as such, but just think of your next of kin. You see, in this life, anything is possible. Anything can happen. There's no one who is planning for tomorrow. There's nothing that is, there's no one who is planning for their life to be halted. You see, life is long and we should live an eventful life at the end of the day. So think of your next of kin, the kind of input you're putting in right now, just in case you're not there. So it's good to have an income protection. Leave something behind for your children.
Thank you very much for watching to this end. We love you. Please subscribe, share to a colleague or a sister or a brother or all of them. Thank you and have a good evening.